Welcome back to Force Education. This is Ed. Today we're going to be talking about Burks Technology Incorporation, going with the ticker BRQS. I believe the last time I did talk about this stock, it was around a year ago or so, and a lot has happened since then. Now, the first thing about this company is, well, who they are. Now, they straight out have a passage or a bit of a paragraph here on their website. And it says they're a global leader in embedded software and products for the Internet of Things, providing customizable, differentiated, and scalable Android-based smart connected mobile devices and E2E cloud services solutions. They were founded in 2007, and they marked its debut as public company on August 18th, 2017. And they changed their name to Burks Technology. Now, they are listed in the Nasdaq market and with research and development centers in China, India, as well as USA and Korea. Now, Burks designs, develops, and deploys products and turnkey solutions that enables its customers to win in the Internet of Things marketplace, leveraging strategic partners' relationships with leading chipsets vendors to maximize its broad software intellectual property portfolio. Burks Technologies has achieved superior leadership and customer recognition throughout the world. In addition to developing the first commercial-grade software to support video telephony for Android, Burks Technology was selected by Qualcomm in 2016 to partner in developing the world's first 4G Android wearables as part of its next generation Qualcomm Snapdragon Wear platform, which includes smartphones for children and adults as well as watches specifically designed for fitness. Now, MWC in Shanghai in 2017 demonstrated that the first Qualcomm Snapdragon Wear platform-based device to help usher the new generation of ultra-low power, energy efficient, and always connected and cost-efficient wearable devices such as kit, pet, elderly, and fitness trackers based on emerging LTE M1 and NB-N1 technologies. So this kind of gives you a bit of an idea on who they are. Now, they have some recent news. In March 30th, they mentioned that they, together with their subsidiary Holo Energy, will develop and deliver EV chargers and smart home products. So that's a part of them as well, trying to capture a bit of the EV market space. And one of their companies that they have underneath will be providing with EV chargers as gas prices just basically fly off. And they mention here that leveraging on experience of Internet of Things and supply chain from Burks, the enterprise or the expertise in solar energy and electrical storage from their company, the synergy can reduce the cost and time to market and developing products for existing integrated EV charger business. Now, with all major rolling their policies promoting transportation electrification and setting ambitious goals in reducing carbon emissions, we anticipate this strategic definitions or direction will benefit the company in this years to come. So basically, they're mentioning that there's a lot of policies that are helping them achieve this and really pushing for this, so there's a market for it. Now, the other thing here is Burks Solar Energy Storage Business Unit anticipates benefiting from high fossil fuel price environment. So here they're talking about extending over $100 per barrel due to geopolitical tensions, and they anticipate that they will be basically benefiting out of this one. And the reason is that they're one of their companies that they've acquired recently, Holo Energy, which is currently underneath Burks, works in innovative solar energy business, which basically stores and uses solar energy in applications in the US market as well, that is anticipated to be entering sometime this year. But overall, right now, it is still not in the US market as much as far as I know. But moving on from there, we're looking into Burks Technology Company's update back in February 10th, 2022. So that's earlier in the year. And so you can kind of anticipate what happens next if you've seen already the updates and what happened already. So the company microelectronic manufacturing line is up and running with a capacity of 100,000 units per month. And the current product being produced are smart control devices for use by utility companies in grid interactive water heaters programs in the US. And another one was in November 2021, they reportedly received $15 million off purchase orders from reputable US Fortune 500 company to supply multiple models of enterprise Android-based handheld computer products for the US, Europe, and Asian markets. Now, they're subject to pending availability of components, and they may deliver up to 20% off the order by the end of the year 2021. Now, the company's solar energy business unit HHE has commenced the pilot phase of a large-scale project in Hawaii while continuously growing its business presence in Hawaii. So that kind of gives you a bit of an idea into 2022 updates and some of the companies that they've actually been working with. They've been naming it as US Fortune 500s, but not really mentioning who they are. Now, they have smart devices as well, so it includes anything from just smartphones and tablets to device for vertical segments, and that kind of looks like for mountain climbing and whatever, and for different altitudes. And then you got wearables, and you got automobile infotainment systems, and you got solutions and services including GMS, IVI solutions, M2M solutions, and much more. Now, the current valuations for price over sales appears to be 1.39 and price over book to be 5. So price over book is a bit on par for what you see with the current market valuation, which is a bit overvalued, but price over sales is undervalued. From an institutional part, you're able to see that TDR Capital has a significant position in it, coming in around 16 million shares. Sosa Holdings still has around 7 million shares, but they did decrease their shares back in February. Now, institutional buyers in general seems to be decreasing their positions for 2022 and late 2021. So that's not a really good look for it, but this stock has been taking a massive beating ever since the last, I would say, 6 months or so. Back in April, for instance, or July of 2021, you're able to see that this stock was sitting almost at $1, and it really dropped down all the way to around 18 cents. Now, it did get a recent spike of 40 cents, and we'll talk about that in technical analysis. We were going to go through institutional, basically buyers in depth, but we're basically kind of get a picture on that, and then we're going to go towards financial results. But we get to see that the total income for this company hasn't been significantly getting better between, say, 2019 and 2020, and we don't have much information for recent quarters updated. So we're going to move on from there. But if you would like to see more contents like this, make sure to click the subscribe button on the bottom right corner and leave notification buttons on for this channel, and don't forget to drop a like. And let's move on towards technical analysis. Now, from a technical analysis perspective, Burcos has actually seen quite a massive significance change in momentum. The 10 SMA is currently above 30 MA, which is very bullish. The stock price is above the 50 SMA at 0.27, but below the 200 SMA at 0.49. The 80X is sitting at 31.29, suggesting a strong bullish movement for this one. The willing percent R, which is very similar to the RSI, is currently neither overbought nor oversold at 44. The MACD is retracting a little from where it was on the height of being bullish around 4 or 5 days ago. It's currently dipping a little bit downwards, and this stock itself is seeing basically a bit of a retraction towards a negative reversal, but it's still not yet there, and there's still some good news. Momentum is still positive, and the stock price is hitting very close to between the 10 SMA and the 30 MA, where it's called the trading action zone. That's between 33 and 28 cents currently, and that's where you might anticipate the reversal to occur. Now, from a stochastic fast to stochastic slow, they're almost all going downwards, suggesting a retraction towards a support. We're going to take a look at that in a second. But the moving averages, it's all going and hiking upwards. The moving averages you're able to see that currently anticipated, the Bollinger Bands are between 0.42 and 0.1, but the moving averages are between 0.29, 0.26, and 0.23. Now, from the charting, this is from back off 2017, so you get to see the stock has gone quite a lot. So we're only going to go for the last, let's say, year. So in the last year, the stock price jumped up to highs of around 160 and the lowest of around 16 cents. Now, the current support at this stock, from a financial perspective, from Fibonacci retracements perspective, is around 16 cents. Resistances, you're seeing 1 at 50, 71, 88, 105, 129, and 160. And then you're seeing from just normal supports and resistances, support currently sits at 31 cents. Below there, you're seeing another one at around 29. Below there, you're looking at another one around 0.25, and then below there, 0.21, going down to 0.19 and around 0.17. Now, going on towards resistances, we're seeing a few. 0.36 is one, and then 0.40 is another. You're seeing another strong one at 0.43, 0.47, 0.55, going higher to 0.60, and then 0.69, going higher to 0.75, and 0.78, 0.83, and higher to around 0.88. Comes to the question to Ed, what do you think is going to happen here? Well, the stock appears to be actually dropping downwards. It still has some momentum, positive momentum that is. And I do think if it does drop below the 31, it's going to lose a lot of that momentum, and basically below 28, it's not going to have much of a saving grace, and 0.25, that's it. Everything that it can actually hope for to basically propagate above the $1 is pretty much done in the short term. What do you think about the sticker? Make sure to mention down in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like, and have a wonderful day.